International law isn't applied and doesn't take place in a vacuum. It's created by policy decisions on the part of a government. When it exists, it's interpreted by lawyers to do transactions, to regulate international conduct, to define international affairs. One of our students this year was interested in immigration issues at the European Union, a very important topic right now. But her ability to take the relevant law courses, coupled with courses on issues of migration as a personal dynamic situation, the impact of migration on women and children, the economic drivers of migration, allowed her to have a much deeper understanding of the legal issues in the broader context faced by governments and peoples today. Well, I think there were three events that helped to define the LL.M program and that I enjoy very much, and I'll mention them not necessarily in order of importance. But the first is that we have dedicated high-table seminars where speakers come to talk to the students, and that's ranged from Judge Walsh, a senior U.S. appeals judge this year, who had wonderful insights on issues of privacy, on issues of international criminal justice, and on her own personal career as a pioneering woman in the area of the U.S. judiciary. We have a retreat at the end of the year, which is a terrific experience, a chance to relax a little bit, but also to share the work that the students and the faculty have been doing over the course of the year, along with outside invited guests who always find the experience stimulating, as it should be, given the range of work that students do. And finally, the more informal events. I always invite the students to the house, for example, over the holidays, and it's great to have an opportunity as a group to get to know each other better on a social basis, as well as those professional and academic events that I described. There are some students who have a career path that's already well-defined, and what the Fletcher LL.M lets them do is have an additional tool to pursue that career further and more successfully. For instance, in a business organization, international consulting firm, or in a government. And we see that regularly. Secondly, there are students who are making a pivot, doing something different than they had done before. And Fletcher provides them with that toolbox, the ability to move, for example, from a law firm environment to working for a multilateral organization, the World Bank or the International Bank for Development, or that kind of work. Fletcher, because of the breadth of experience they get, as well as the focus on international law, prepares them to be able to move into those new environments comfortably, competently, and successfully.